Hey y'all, I'm just doing a really quick video of a cucumber dill salad that I like to make. I've been making for several years. Super good. I'm sure some of you have probably had it before, but I thought I'd share. So we're gonna start with the cucumber, celery, stevia. Oops, forgot one thing. Be back. Red onion and dill, which is right. Huh. Aha. Dill. You can use dried or you can use fresh. I'm just going to use dried because I have fresh, but they're all really baby plants right now. So I don't want to trim the plants until they're a little bit more mature. I'm going to get a bowl. Be right back.
This is a crazy, super easy recipe that can be made well in advance. It'll last about 5 to 6 days in the fridge, depending, of course, on how old your cucumber is. The older it is, actually, the less likely it will actually keep in the fridge. And also, just a tip for those of you who make salads, putting them in actual canning jars actually allow them to last a lot longer in your fridge than what it does in plastic or a bowl. But I use 2 stalks of celery here, 1 whole cucumber, and it's an English cucumber. And I chop them up in bite-sized pieces. After getting them all chopped, tossing them all in the bowl. As far as the red onion's concerned, this one was partially rotted, so I actually wasn't able to use a whole lot of it. But you don't really need a lot because you don't want the onion overpowering the rest of the flavor in the salad. So you need to be careful as to how much you're actually going to use. Just be wary. I used like less than a quarter of the full size red onion, and it was actually too much. So you can reduce it even down further. After stirring it all into a bowl, I started adding the rest of the flavored ingredients, which is rice vinegar, sweetener, and dill weed. You can add salt and pepper to this, but I prefer not to. I just really like it with the dill weed. You use approximately a tablespoon, maybe 2, of the dill weed. You're using a 1/4 teaspoon for the sweetener, and then a giant, huge tablespoon that's heaping of the dill. The dill is actually the really big part of the flavor to this salad. The sweetener actually gives it a slight little sweetness, but be very careful as how much sweetener you use because you don't want it overly sweet. So careful on how much you actually put in. Now the rest is just basically stirring it all together and then tossing it in the fridge. Tastes best when it sits a little, at least an hour or so, just to collect that flavor and have it soak in. As always, thanks for watching, and there'll be more in this series coming soon.